and today I've got for you a Valentine's Day special. Now I know lots of people don't like Valentine's Day and lots of people are anti-Valentine's Day, but I have to say that I have a husband whose birthday is Valentine's Day, so I don't really get a choice. I have to do something special. When we were on holidays a couple of years ago in Spain, we found a white coconut chocolate that my husband really liked, and we haven't been able to find anything similar. For Christmas this year, I decided that I would make him some white chocolate and coconut truffles. So seeing how they're a big hit at Christmas time, I thought that I would make some more for birthday Valentine's Day. I think that they make a nice Valentine's Day gift. I think they make a nice end of year teacher gift or something like that as well if you have to do that type of thing. Because it's Valentine's Day, I'm going to put that label on it. This recipe was one that I found online on a blog called prettysimplesweets.com. I will put the link in the description below so that you can follow exactly how she has done it. I have used 200 grams of white chocolate. I'm not going to lie, I did just use Tesco's own brand from the sweet section, not the cooking section. I have then gone on to add 1/4 cup of double cream. I believe in the States you call it heavy cream. And we're going to put that in the bowl, and then we're going to microwave it very, very slowly after we've put 1 tablespoon of butter in it. I put 2 tablespoons of butter in, but I've made it look like I've only put 1 because I think that it would actually do better with just 1. I found that this time around it didn't set as well, and I think that might have to do with putting the 2 tablespoons of butter in. I have started my microwaving of the mixture on 30 seconds on a low to medium heat. You don't have to do it in the microwave. You could do it in the old-fashioned way, boiling a pot of water and placing the bowl on it to steam from underneath. You need to be careful, of course, to make sure that water doesn't get into the mixture because it can ruin the chocolate. No matter which way you do it, you need to be careful because you could either burn the chocolate or you could get moisture in it. Whichever way you decide to do it, you need to make sure that the ingredients are mixing nicely together. Nobody likes a mixture that doesn't know how to play nice. It doesn't take very long to combine it, even on normal speed. You just have to have a little bit of patience and make sure that you're getting it right into the very bottom of the bowl so that there are no lumps and bumps. When it's combined and is as smooth as a baby's bottom, you can add 1/4 cup of desiccated coconut. If you like your coconut more textured, you could use shredded even. If you like nuts, you could add some almond flakes. If you like a liqueur, you could even add a dash of something like that. With it being Valentine's Day, I even contemplated putting in some edible rose petals, but decided against it. Nobody likes a man with rose petals in his teeth. Here I'm just using a Love Heart ice cube tray to make my mold. I have actually got another tray of Lego Men ones in the fridge ready to go as well. But for the sake of this video, we're going to stick with the hearts. So just to recap on the ingredients, I have used 200 grams of white chocolate, nothing fancy, just the cheap stuff, 1/4 cup of double cream, or as you say in the States, heavy cream, a tablespoon of butter and a stick of butter, no, just a tablespoon, Maria, and I have used 1/4 cup of desiccated coconut. I don't know if you can see that very faintly just on the screen there. This ice cube tray was from Ikea. You are lucky I found my Allen key so I could put it together. Of course, it doesn't have to be love hearts. You could use pineapples, cats, dogs, stars, whatever shapes you might like to make your ice cubes in. I don't know, poo emojis. Or you could even do what the blog site suggested and put it in a container and use a melon baller or a teaspoon to scoop it out once it has set in the fridge. Right now, you can see I'm just smoothing over the backs. I don't know why I've done that really, because when I got it out the next day, it didn't matter that the backs were smooth. I do think it's important to cover it with cling film though. Nobody wants their chocolate smelling like those pickled onions left over from Christmas. Oh, watch, don't look away. This is a very cool thing I just made. I just made that little dandelion thing fly across my screen. Oh, please don't tell me you missed it. It took me ages. Now you've got to just watch me rolling these truffle thingies in bits of coconut on the screen. Oh look, pretty plate from Home Bargains. I think it may have cost me a couple of quid. No doubt you've seen one just like it. I've seen it in every haul video I've watched since the beginning of January. You said online marketing doesn't work. Now you will notice that I'm using a spoon. Why are you using a spoon, Maria, you might ask? Well, because if you use a knife, you might pierce your ice cube tray. A spoon is blunt. it is not really in danger of doing too much harm. And here we have it, the majestic end where everything looks pretty and a special effect happens and you all go, ah, happy Valentine's Day.